It's been working extremely hard. Had to live with me for 3 weeks, which is no pleasure, believe me. So now I give you Fiddler on the Roof.
You could say every one of us is a fiddler on the roof, trying to scratch out a simple, pleasant tune without breaking his neck. It isn't easy. You may ask, why do we stay up there if it's so dangerous? We stay because Anatepta is our home. And how do we keep our balance? That I can tell you in a word. Tradition. 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 We always keep our heads covered. We always wear a little prayer shawl. This shows our constant devotion to God. You may ask, how does this tradition start? I'll tell you, I don't know. But it's a tradition. And because of our tradition, everyone knows who he is and what God expects him to do. Day and night must scramble for a living, feed a wife and children, save him where he can. As the right and master of the house, never find a word at home. The Papa, tradition. The Papa, tradition. Another way to make a boxer home, a quiet home, a kosher home. There's a family in Ronto home, the Papa's dinner is the holy one. The Mama, tradition. The Mama, tradition. At 3 I started Hebrew school, at 10 I learned the trade. I hear they picked up right for me, I hope he's pretty. The sun, tradition. The sun, tradition. And to that Mama King, we'll make them set them sing. He's very keen to marry whoever Papa is. The daughters. I have 5 daughters. Tradition. The daughters. Tradition. And in the circle of our little village, we've always had our special type. For instance, Jens, the matchmaker. I have a perfect match for your son. A wonderful girl. Who is it? Bethel, the shoemaker's daughter. Rahul, but you can hardly see. She's almost blind. Tell the truth, Avram. Is your son so much to look at? The way she speaks and the way he looks? It's a perfect match. And now come the beggar. Money for the poor, money for the poor. You read Malcolm needs 1 kopeck. 1 kopeck last week you gave me 2 kopeck. I had a bad week. If you had a bad week, why should I suffer? And most important, our beloved Rabbi. Rabbi, may I ask you a question? Certainly, my son. May I have a blessing for the bar? A blessing for the bar? Why, of course. May God bless and keep the bar. Far, far away from us. There are others in our village. The son of the priest, the son of the constable. Many others. We don't bother them, and so far, they don't bother us. And among ourselves, we get along perfectly well. Of course, there was the one time when he sold him a horse and delivered a mule. But that's all settled now. It was a horse! Like a mule! It was a horse! Like a mule! Horse! Mule! Horse! Mule! Tradition! Tradition! daughters are Fido, Diamond, such jewels. I'll keep every one of them a husband. Even the worst husband is better than no husband. No, even the worst husband is, God forbid, is better than no husband. God forbid. Is Fido in the house? He's busy. We come back later. There's something I'd like to tell. I said later. What is that poor little killer Muddle? What was Fido? David spends his day with babysitter. Don't worry, we're just children. From such children to other children. Muddle, he's an uncle. Yes, you said you had wisdom. Oh, I'm losing my head. One day we'll fall off all together in a horse will kick it into the mud and goodbye, Yenta. Of course we knew it's about latest of all. The butcher, a good man, a fine man, and I don't have to tell you that he's well off. But he's lonely, the poor man. To make it short, as the whole town, his cat dies on Fido. By Fido? No, sorry Fido. Such a match in my Fido. But Teddy wants to learn it, and he doesn't like Layla. Listen to me, Golden. Send Teddy with me. Don't tell what it's about. Don't worry, he'll win him over. Goodbye, Golden, you're welcome. I wonder if Yenta found a husband to you, Fido. I'm not anxious for Yenta to find me a husband. Not unless it's modeled and tailor. I didn't ask you. Fido, you're the old. We have to make a match for you before they can make one for me. And then after her, one for me. So if Yenta brings... Oh, Yenta! Well, somebody has to arrange the matches. Young people can't decide these things for themselves. He might bring someone wonderful, someone interesting, and grow up. And important. Matchmaker, matchmaker, make me a match. Find me a fine, match me a cat. Matchmaker, matchmaker, look it up and make me a perfect match. Matchmaker, matchmaker, I'll ring my bell. You ring my grill, ring and tell. Ring me a ringer, I'm only two. Give me a roll like and you had your eye on the rabbi's son. Why not? We only have one rabbi and he has only one son. Why shouldn't I want the best? Because you're a girl from a poor family. So whatever Yenta brings you, you'll take, right? Of course, right. Hello, oh hello. Have I made a match for you? You have this. Young. All right, he's 62, but he's a nice man. Good. That's true. I promise you'll be happy, and even if you're not, there's more to life than that. Don't ask me what. Hurrah! I found him. Would you be a lucky bride? He's handsome. He's tall. That is from side to side, but he's a nice man. A good catch. Right? Right. He's hurt and has a temper, and he'll beat you every night, but only when he's sober. So you're alright. If you think you get a friend, well, I do best I can. With no sorry, no money, no family backup, because you got a man. Matchmaker, matchmaker, hand me no plan. I'm in no rush, maybe I burn. Waiting for matches, a girl can get burned. So bring me no ring, tell me no money, buy me no time, touch me no hand, unless he's a Dear God, you made many, many poor people. I realize, of course, that it's no shame to be poor, but it's no great honor either. So what would have been so terrible if I had a small fortune? If I were a rich man, yada, yada, All day long I'd be wrong if I were a wealthy man. I wouldn't have to work hard. Dig it, dingle, dangle, dong. If I were a pretty rich, daddle, daddle, deedle, daddle man. If I were rich, I'd have the time that I'd like to sit in the synagogue and pray. And maybe have a seat by the Eastern Wall. And I discuss the holy books with the learned men 7 hours every day. This would be the sweetest thing of all. If I were a rich man, yaddle, daddle, daddle, dig it, deedle, daddle, dong. All day long I'd be really wrong if I were a wealthy man. I wouldn't have to work hard. Yaddle, daddle, daddle, dig it, deedle, daddle, dong. If I were a pretty rich, yaddle, daddle. When you decreed I should be what I am, would it welcome that every man? You forgot my order for the Sabbath? This is bigger news than the plague in Odessa. Talking about news, terrible news in the outside world. Terrible! The little village called Odessa, all the Jews were forced to lose their homes. For what reason? It doesn't say. Maybe the Tsar wanted the land. Maybe a plague. Maybe the Tsar had his own personal plague. Amen. But why are you being so good? I only read it in order from the authority. Maybe the authorities start issuing places they can't reach. Amen. Why do you curse them? What good is your cursing them? And where are you? Here. I was a student in the university there. Ah! University. That where you learn to criticize the elders? That's where I've learned there's more to life than talk. You know what's going on in the outside world. Why should I break my head over what's going on in the outside world? Let them break their own head. He's right. That's nonsense. You have to know what's going on in the outside world. He's right. He's right and he's right. How can they both be right? No, you're also right. Good Sabbath, Tevye. Good Sabbath. Good Sabbath, Tevye. Good Sabbath. So you're from Kiev, Rev. Here, have some food. I am the one and I am not a beggar. Here, it's a blessing for me to give. Very well. There you are, say. You know, it's no crime to be poor. In this world, the rich are criminals. Someday, their wealth will be ours. And who will make this miracle come to pass? People, ordinary people, none. Until your golden day comes, Red Person, how will you live? I just do something. Do you have any children? I have 5 daughters. I have 5 daughters. I'll be willing to teach them. I'm a very poor man. Food for lessons? Good. Stay with us for the Sabbath. Of course, we don't eat like kings, but we don't starve either. Good Sabbath. Good Sabbath. Good Sabbath, children. Good Sabbath, Papa. Children, this is perfect.